All right. All right. So let's go to the NBA here real quick. So let's talk about the top five players. Definitely last night you had the for somebody like me, you had the old school NBA broadcast. They had the great Bob Costas, the czar Mike Fratello, uh, Doug Collins. I think Doug Collins also, by the way, was I think NBA NBA colormen don't really get to shine as like NFL or even MLB. I think Doug Collins was fantastic as a color guy. I think him and Hubie Brown were the two I think that were really good as far as color commentators. Outside of in more recent years, the ESPN team, Mark Jackson and Van Gundy, I thought were fantastic. So what are we talking about tonight? The top 10 players in the NBA. So who are the 10 best in the league right now? Who are the 10 guys who are going to be the best right now? Transitional period in the league right now. So old guard, Durant, uh, Curry, LeBron, getting older, etc. Draymond, those guys. Now you're getting a younger group. Let's tell you who in that group right now is the top 10 players in the league right now. Sorry about that. I had to plug it in here. All right, so let's go ahead and get you squared away. Giannis, I didn't put him, and I don't think he's top 10, but I'm going to mention, he's not on the graphic here as well. Not quite top 10. I think he's not the player he once was. I think that's fair to say. Solid player. Buck's not as good. He's not as good. I don't have him in the top 10. All right. Other honorable mention, not in the top 10. LeBron, same, just not the player he was. Not the same player. He's clearly not as explosive to me when I've seen him this year as well. He definitely has that great size. I think he used to be just thunderous to the goal. Not there quite yet. Jalen Brunson, you could argue he's already in the top 10. I think his production would say he's top 10. Not quite there. I think he still works too hard for baskets as well, as great as he is, as well to have him like his top 10 players. It's easy at time. it's not, and not great defensively. I think it is. Cade Cunningham might be there soon. Outstanding Pistons, best record in the East as well. Larry Market. Here's a guy they never talk about in national media, but all he's done since he's been in Utah is pile up 25 plus points a game. So not in top 10, but let's show him a little love here because he's been outstanding for the Jazz. I have a love-hate relationship with Jamal Murray. Every time I talk about him bad, he plays well, and vice versa as well. So it's a little frustrating, but he's been really good this year as well. Jayson Tatum hasn't played at all this year, but you got to mention him. Looks like he's going to play this week. He's going to play on Friday, so that's a thing. Tyrese Halliburton let the Pacers to 7 games loss to OKC. Hasn't played at all this season as well. Number 10, Kevin Durant, the grandpa of the Rockets. Kevin Durant's still top 10 player. I mean, definitely too. He's going to score. He kind of reminds me though of Karl Malone in his later years. He's going to hit that fadeaway all year long. all year long. He's just going to shoot from distance. You're not going to be tall enough to guard him. He's going to go ahead and shoot it. He's just going to blow by people in the open lane. I think he's better defensively too than he gets credit for as well. I think had it not been for injuries, I think he kind of reminds me of his career like Ken Griffey Jr. He could have been even better than his already greatness as well. Number 9, Steph Curry. He's been injured, missed a few games. Just still best shooter in the league. No question about it. He's gotten worse on defense, though. That's saying something. He's gotten worse on defense as well. Certainly his team isn't as good, but I still think there's no peer in the league. In a league that shoots a lot, they still haven't figured out how to be as good as Steph Curry. Still getting 25, 30 points a night as well. Not as high as he was. I would have had him like for best year 2 or 3, but I have him at 9 now. Dip him down a little bit. Some people may disagree with Donovan Mitchell. I've always liked Donovan Mitchell as a player. This guy is a scoring machine, period. Definitely here's a guy who for sure is you would think he's like 6'5", 6'4". He's like 6'2", shooting guard. Definitely too. Mid-range is always kind of underrated as well. I think that's kind of why he's underrated. Can he be the best player on the championship team? That's the only question. I do like him better than Brunson, better than some of the other guys on this list. I think he's solid no matter where he's been. I definitely like him as well. He's an outstanding scorer. He's an outstanding offensive player. Jaylen Brown, you got to shout him out here. Look, most of this year, without Jalen Brunson. So you got to put him in the top 10. I think this guy has always been underrated, though. He's kind of always been seen as the Robin to Tatum's Batman. I think this is more Jordan to Pippen. Pippen, had he been on any other team, he'd have been like an all-star, had much love, and everywhere Pippen goes, he's got to answer questions about Michael Jordan. Well, now he's getting a shot. Now Jaylen Brown is getting a shot to be known now as being an MVP-type season. Celtics have been really good. Brunson, this is kind of what he's always done. I don't think this isn't shocking to me that we're putting him here in the top 10 as good as he's always been. Tyrese Maxey, I think he's still even slept on. This guy is about 30 points a game every night as well. I think the shame of it is the team got worse around him, like in Philly. The Ben Simmons thing blew up. Embiid and all his issues and all that. They've had coaching mess and all of that stuff. But this guy's been terrific. Maxey, I think, is definitely too, again, kind of underrated in terms of like his national people talking about him because the Sixers kind of not seen as a great team, but Maxey is no question about it. Good on both ends of the floor too as well. He's not just good on the one side, good on both sides. And Edwards, some people say his mannerisms are like MJ. I'll kind of go with that. I'll kind of go with that. The only thing that I don't like about Edwards is he's not every night. Some nights he doesn't get it. If you're going to be a top player, the best player in the league, every single night, most nights, not 3 out of 4. Not, that's the only thing I see with him. But he's going to get you, even on his bad nights as well. He's a bit emotional at times. And I don't even mean that insultingly, but a guy that's emotional comes down at times. Reggie Miller was kind of like that. Like some nights he just wasn't there. But he's outstanding as well. Almost as good as Victor Wembanyama. This guy, people are saying he's going to be the face of the NBA. I don't blame you for saying that as well. Imagine a Manute Bol that could play. This guy hits the mid-range, hits the outside shot. I think his offensive game is still developing, but you're not going to be able to do anything with him inside. I mean, you can't. You can't even play. You play the Spurs. You can't even play in the paint, period. In a lot of cases. I mean, unless you have an awesome big like a Jokić or something like that, you can't do anything with him as well. And I think his offensive game is still developing. Have him at 4. Offensively, he's not great all the time, but that's why he's at 4. This guy is, I think, the best scorer in the league. Luka Dončić, an automatic 30 points. An automatic 30 points every night. You put him at nights. There are some nights he's going to shoot badly. That's about all you get from him. I mean, that's about all you get. Not great defensively. That's a bit of a concern with that. I don't think the Lakers are very good, though. I keep saying that. They're my team. I love to be saying that, but I don't think the Lakers are very good. LeBron's like aging. Ayton have issues as well. He's kind of by himself. I'd love to see him with another really good player in his prime. Doesn't look like LeBron wants to be there. So I'm not going to be too hard, but I have him at number 3. Number 2, Nikola Jokić. I think, don't forget about Jokić. I think he's a fantastic player. Nothing he doesn't do well. 30 points right around there. He can lead the league in triple-double at his size. Best passing big man I think maybe I've ever seen. Never seen a center just make crisp passes like that. Kind of reminds me of Bird, and can score and can play defense and just an outstanding all-around player. Only reason he's behind SGA, I think the Thunder are the better team. This guy does everything well. You could argue he's the best defender in the league. I don't know if he is. I wouldn't say he is either right now, but you could argue that he is. And I think as an offensive player, he's phenomenal. He's getting you 30 points every single night as well. Best team in the league. There you go. 10 best players in the league, NBA. So we're going to talk some NBA here for a few more weeks. So we're definitely going to keep talking about that. The teams that is going on. We talked about the Lakers-Celtic rivalry as well. And so